Hello there. So in this video, I want to show you how to format a book for an ebook, okay, for Kindle ebook, and also how to turn that into a create space paperback ebook formatting. Okay, this is for a formatting description. This is basically how to do the formatting job. Okay. So first of all, before we get started, I want to make sure when you open the document that I'm going to give you by one of our writers or whatnot, if you have it, this needs to be changed. Normal, heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. Okay, normal has to be, hold on a second. This is using normal. This is how it looked like. So basically, normal has to be right-click, modify, Georgia 12, automatic, format paragraph, auto single. Just remember that. Georgia 12, colors automatic, format paragraph. If you do format paragraph, before and after should be auto, and the line spacing should be single. That's how you have to set it up first before editing the document, formatting the document, okay? That'll be used for general text. Normal we use for main content, okay? 90% of the book. And I'll show you an example soon. Then you want to change up the heading for heading 1. It will look like this. So right-click, modify. It will be Georgia 18, bold. Automatic color, which is black color. Paragraph, auto single. Everything will be auto single. Okay. Heading 2 will look like this. Okay. Heading 1 will be used for chapters, chapter titles. Okay. Heading 2 will be subchapters. The primary subsection inside the chapter will be heading 2, which will look like this. Right click, modify, and the settings will be Georgia 16 in bold, automatic, format, paragraph, auto single. Okay. You must set this up correctly. I'm going to post this video because I'm looking for an assistant who could take care of the formatting for all my books for the future. And you must do this 100% excellent correctly, not one error. And I'm going to ask you to do a simple sample to see if you even know how to do it. If you make one mistake, I'm sorry. I'm looking for somebody who does it 100% perfect. So make sure everything's perfect. 100 single. Heading 3 will be under chapter, chapters. There'll be, secondary subsections. Under that, there will be some examples or secondary sections inside the primary section sometimes, okay? A lot of times you'll use this, sometimes you'll use this. To differentiate the heading from the normal text, the settings where heading 3 will be Georgia 14, bold, italic, underlined. Okay, Georgia 14. So remember, this is 18, this is 16, this is 14. Normal is 12, size-wise. Heading 3 is bold, italic, underline, automatic, format, paragraph, auto single. Okay, that's what you need to set it up as. How to do it? You just have to change it to that and click OK. That's all you have to do. Normal will be used 90% of the text. Georgia 12. Just uncheck all these. Automatic, format, paragraph, auto single. Okay, you just click OK and set it up. So that's what you need to do for all documents. Okay, I just wanted to let you know. So now this is an example of a document. This is an example of a document. The book is actually called, hold on a second. The book is actually called Bragging Rights. I mean, usually the book will not be available on Amazon, but just doing this as an example. And click the Kindle version. It's called Golf Bragging Rights. I'm just going to copy and paste it here so that's a good text here. Hold on a second. So first thing you're going to do, this is a raw document you're going to get. And a lot of times you're going to see all these things here because it's an edited document version, okay? A raw document edited. What you want to do is, for now, let's do a review. It's showing all the markups. Just show no markups. It'll be easier to work on. And later we'll change this to all markups. This is what you're going to do. First of all, go to home and we're going to change the settings. So it's correctly done. So as you can see, not everything's showing. So we're going to do heading 1, modify. And like I said earlier in that previous document, I want to show you right now, just to show you an example. This should be head in Georgia. For heading 1 should be Georgia. It should be 18, bold, automatic, format paragraph. Change to auto, single, and click OK and OK. Okay, so we set this one correctly. Heading 2, we need to change that to 16 font size. It'll be Georgia. Everything is Georgia. It'll be bold only, automatic, paragraph, auto, single. Okay. We don't see a heading 3. Sometimes you won't see it. So you just got to click on apply styles. And this thing will pop up. So we're going to look for heading. Oh, we saw normal. Let's change normal first. Modify, Georgia, 12, automatic, format, paragraph, auto, single. We also need to change heading 3. I don't see heading 3 right now. Sometimes you won't see it. Let me type heading 3. Okay, I typed heading 3 like that, and it actually shows. Okay, Georgia, and that would be 18, 14. Bold, italic, underlines, black color, automatic, format, paragraph, auto, single, and boom. Okay, so we set it up correctly for everything. Now, this is a raw document that you'll receive from me. Okay, and many books that we do in the future will look all raw like this. It won't be in the correct formatting. Okay, so we definitely need to fix it, and it'll be 12,000 words to 20,000 words in the future. So first thing we need to do, we need to get rid of these extra spaces. If you see anything like this pop up, like this, whatever, that needs to get deleted right there. Right click, cut. We don't need anything. Oh, what is that? Hold on, sorry. Okay, sometimes this is all going to be weird. You don't want to do this. The author, he put this stuff here. It's not necessary. We're going to do it clean, okay? So what we're going to do is reference it. You always make chapter breaks using this. Layout, breaks, next page. All right. Next page, okay? So we have it right here. Now we can type. Now, you want to type with normal. So how we do that is click on this, apply styles. Usually normal will show up here, but for this particular case, it hasn't. Don't worry. Just click normal, apply. Okay, and then you start typing. This is under normal. I want you to write the actual the actual title of the book. We're gonna go back to Amazon for a second. Okay, it was this. So I'm gonna type it here. 1 second. It looks all weird. Don't worry about it. Sometimes it's gonna look weird in the beginning. This is Java formatting. So golf bargaining rights. We're gonna get rid of the colon, put the subheadline below. Below that, we're gonna put the author's name, and I'm gonna provide to you as a document. Currently, we're just starting with always like how expert press, like that. You gotta do exactly like that. Capital H, capital E together, press, and the writer's name. Daniel Nakvi. Then we do space, and just do copyright, www.howexpert.com, space. It should be a blue link, but that doesn't matter. As long as it's a link, it's fine for right now. Okay, so that should be the way how the front page should look. So get rid of this first one. You don't need this. Hold on. I don't know what this is. Just control select and just get rid of this. Yeah, I don't like images like that. I don't like complicated. It'll look weird on the Kindle. So we just get rid of any extra. So just bring it back so it's clean now. This is the front page, okay? First page. Now we gotta change up. It starts as normal, okay? We're gonna change up the size of this. We're gonna center all this. That's what you need to do. Do it until it's full size. Hold on a second. Bold it, okay? Until it's one line. And the second one will be smaller. This is 28, and this would be 26. But don't bold it. Subheadline. Okay. And space, and then the author name. We bold this one, and do it enough until it's like 28. It could be 24, 20. Like one line, two line, one line. That's perfect right there. Then we have the copyright. This can be pretty small. It could be 14. That's fine. 14. This could be 18. Let's just do 18 for right now. 18. This could be 8. This is 24. This is 28. I always want the main title biggest, then the subtitle, then the author name, then this, okay? So it doesn't have to be exact. Sometimes the title may be shorter. If that's the case, we can make this bigger, like this, like that, okay? It depends on the length of the title and subtitle. But I generally like to have the title one line, one or two lines, and the subtitle 2 lines, okay, or 1 line. And this has to be 1 line. I prefer that way, and this 1 line. Okay, after this, we're gonna have a recommended resources page. Next page, recommended. You're gonna type recommended resources, okay? And by the way, this one you want to start out as normal first, okay? This is continuing normal setting, okay? You cannot see it, but if you just type it, it's under normal, okay? I do want to make it on the left side, so like that. We're going to change recommended resources as heading 1 later on, but first start with normal. Then you're going to type www.howexpert.com short how-to guides on unique, type it exactly like this, topics by everyday experts, okay? And then type www.howexpert.com/golf, okay? Whatever the main one keyword is, golf is the main keyword. It's not bragging rights, it's not guide, golf from the title, because we always put the main keyword here. If the main keyword is like called crunchy parenting, that's the main keyword, crunchy parenting. You want to put www.howexpert.com/golf, crunchy parenting, space, dash, and put additional resource for golf enthusiasts. Okay, if this is another keyword, additional resource for crunchy parenting enthusiasts, something like that, okay? And then you want to make this heading 1, the recommended resources, okay? The first page will be the title page. The second page will be a recommended resources page. I do want this to be a blue link. I mean, normally it should be a blue link, so I have no idea why it's not a blue link. It's to indicate it's a hyperlink. You don't have to do this. Usually it will be blue 99% of the time, but sometimes if it's not, worst case scenario, then I want you to make it blue by clicking on that, clicking on this, clicking on more colors, and clicking on the exact blue. This was the highlight, not this one, not this one, not this one, this one. It has to be 100% exact. Okay, so it looks like a clickable link. Same here. 99% of the time you're going to pick it's going to be blue, but don't worry about this. So after that, the recommended resources page, which is the second page, we now have a click on layout, breaks, next page. Now we're going to have the copyright page. Type copyright. Don't just type it right now, but I have a copyright that you can copy and paste basically. Okay, right here, copy. I'm going to send it to you. Copy. And you can just do this and paste it. Okay, then paste it. And if it gets in along the way, just bring this back and layout, breaks, and next page. Okay, so the copyright page, make sure it's 1 page. Make sure it's 1 page. Okay, now we have chapter 1 here. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to chapter 1. As you can look at it, this is half chapter 1 as well. Okay, chapter 1, chapter 1. So you want to bring this together for this. You want to bring this together. Okay. Chapter 1. And this is going to be heading 1. So click it like that. Boom. That's how you do it. Okay. Now there's no extra space between chapter 1 and the main content. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a normal content. If it's normal content, you can tell this is just normal content. It's not a subchapter. So you're going to do this, click apply styles, click on, or type normal, click on normal, apply. Okay. So you already applied. It's normal. Usually normal will show up here. I don't know why it's not showing up. Anyways, after this looks like a sub chapter. So if that's the case, there has to be a space between the main previous content, space, and then this. Okay, we're gonna highlight that. It's gonna be heading 2. Okay, because it's a sub chapter. After that, it's gonna be a normal content. Hold on a second. Okay. And you can tell which one's heading 2 or not. This is a question, so I'll make it heading 3. Okay. There has to be a space. But remember, before we do that, we have to make this normal. The main content 90% of the time is normal. So, click that, apply. Just type normal. Good. This is heading 3. And I also want to do one thing. I want to make sure capitalize the first letter of each word in the chapter 1, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. It just looks a lot more professional, except for words like of. Where does this form of? Hold on a second. Okay, so after a subsection, okay, so there's no space between heading 1, heading 2 in the next content. Okay, heading 3 in the next content. I don't want it to look like that. If it's heading 3, just go straight to the content. Okay, we're gonna select, you wanna select this together and make that normal. Okay. And any extra spaces, get rid of it. It's not necessary. Only one space here. Spin it like a pro. We're gonna do this. This will be considered heading 1, actually. I mean heading 2. Sorry about that. Heading 2. This will be a main document. Okay. This will be normal. Apply. Boom. Get rid of the extra spaces. Okay, and I'm basically going to do this over and over again. Okay, for the entire book. But I'm going to do this from beginning to end just to show you, demonstrate to you how to do this correctly. Because there's always little stuff that come about, and I want to explain to you if it does come about. I want to show you how to handle it, solve it. This will be heading 2. This will be under. And also, by the way, if there's images, I want to tell you how to do it correctly as well. Images have to be certain size. Can I apply it? Reapply. Click that button. Okay. We're done. We're done with chapter 1. Oh, wait, hold on. That happens. Delete. Yeah, sometimes it messes up. Don't make it mess up if you delete. So let's do like this. Ooh, I don't want them put together. So what we're going to do is just click on references to make it a new page break. Layout, breaks, and next page to next chapter 2. Start from that, okay? Chapter 2. We're going to do heading 1. I don't know why. Sometimes you look at it, it's not correctly formatted. Okay, boom, boom. Chapter 2. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. So that's a quote right there. If there's a quote there, it's not as unique of a title. So what I'm going to do is how to prepare for golf. I mean, usually this doesn't happen, but I'm going to change the chapter name. But so, okay, the next thing will be heading 2. As you can see, that's a section. This one will be normal. Hold on, just select it. Click this, shift, and this, and bring your mouse, click it. I just copy and paste normal so I can do that, apply, and boom, it's done. Just get rid of the extra spaces here. Okay. We're going to change this to heading 2. Okay, we're going to change this to normal. What do I mean by that? Okay, this could be a subsection. As you can see, it could be a subsection. So make that subsection, make an enter space before subsection starts. Okay. And practice, this could be a heading 2. Actually, you know what? Let me see this. Make this into normal. And get rid of the extra spaces. Layout breaks. Next page. Oh, this should be go back to normal. Right. Okay, chapter 3, heading 1. I hope you're getting this. This is making sense. And by the way, I prefer chapters by numbers. It's just easier to remember. It looks better. So I'm going to change that. Change that, by the way. Change the chapter names to number. Okay, and then colon, dot, dot, and space, and then the title. Okay. If you want to do this job correctly, you must watch this entire video. Okay, it's very important to do this 100% perfect. You can't skim through it. You can't just do it quickly. You have to watch it, and you got to do it, and you can get a long-term job for this. Select this. I'm going to pick normal. And this will be another section, heading 2. Okay, it will be normal. Normal. Even the space, the extra spaces should be normal, by the way. This will be heading 2. Just because it has underlined doesn't mean it's heading 3, okay? They're doing, the writer, sometimes they give you the wrong formatting. You have to correctly format it. Normal. Apply. Okay, so now we got chapter 3 finished. Now we're going to do chapter 4. We're going to layout, page breaks, next page. Okay. This will be heading 1. This will be normal. Okay. This will be heading 2. It's pretty self-explanatory, as you can see more and more. Okay, this will be normal. And 99% of the time, normal will be here. I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay. So you don't even have to do this thing. And to do that, you have to click on this and apply styles, by the way. This one will be heading 2. This one will be, we bring it up. Normal. Yeah. Hold on a second. Okay. This will be heading 2. This will be normal. By the way, you must watch this until the very end of the video, because in the end of the video, I want to teach you how to deal with images. Okay, some people will have images in the future. It's very important to do the images correctly. In fact, I'll show you right now how to do images, books with images. Okay, hold on. I'll show you at the end as well. I'll show you another example. Okay, there's a book called this is already correctly formatted, but in the book there's going to be some images right here, right? Some images. Now I did it correctly already. I formatted it correctly. This is how it's supposed to be. But when the author first gives me the image, double click on it. They may be like 7 inches, like longer, right? I don't want these images. They all have to be width 4 inches and centered. So what you're going to do is just double click on it. Double click on it, right? When you're on Microsoft Word, you double click and it will go to format. Does that make sense? So if I'm not there, it's not under there. It's nothing. But if I double click, it'll go to format and you'll see the width here. You just change it to 4. Boom, that's it. And you're going to center it, okay? And then you move forward and do the same thing with this. You double click this, change it to 4. Change it to 4. I already did it. I already finished it. But in the future, if there's images, most of them will not be like, they're 6 inches or longer or bigger or whatnot. Just do 4 inches. The reason is that the book's sizes of a paperback book, we have 5 by 8, 5 inches by 8 inches, 5 inches width, 8 inches length. Okay. So, and there's a 0.5 inch on the side. So the maximum width has to be 4 inches. Okay. So generally speaking, 90% of the images, 99% of images, width has to be 4 inches. Now, if the image is like super long, like rectangular like this, and if it's so long, then don't do 4 inches. Just make it like 3 or 2. Make it fit, but not so long that it covers the entire page. But 99% of the time, make it 4 inches centered. That's all you have to do. Okay, that's a quick tip about pictures when we have picture books. Now we're going to just go back to this training, chapter 5. Again, if you click on it, if it's not Georgia, you can tell. Click it again. Okay. 5. We're going to make this normal. Apply. Put space before the section starts. Make sure the space is also normal. Okay. This would be heading 2. This would be normal. Heading 2. Heading 2. One second. Apply. Do this. Heading 2. This is normal. I think it's already normal already for some reason. Okay, great. Get rid of the extra spaces. We're almost done, by the way, for this particular book. I'm going to do it correctly. Hold on a second. Let me just do a page break first. Okay. But at the same time, this has to be normal again. Sometimes you got to redo it. Chapter 6, the title. 6, number. Okay. And we're going to do this. We're going to do heading 1, obviously. Press it again. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to change this because the writer was an English writer. So I'm going to change this to favor. Yeah, I don't know why. Because English writers have different. Anyways, don't worry about that. Normal. Heading 2. Normal. Heading 2. This will be normal. This will be heading 2. This will be normal. Huh? This layout break. Normal. Where's normal? Oh. Chapter 7, actually. You know what? We'll just forget calling Polish. Just call it chapter 7. Bring this back. All right. So we're going to do this. Call it heading 1. Click it again because it's not Georgia. You have to be. You can't just do it. Click it. If you see it, use your street sense too. Like if it's not correct, make it 100% correct. Apply. This is heading 2. All the way down. Be very detail oriented. I'm looking for a detail oriented person for this job. Okay, if you're not detail oriented, this is not the job for you. You must be detail oriented. Heading 2. Normal. Heading 2. Heading 2. What? Hold on. Apply. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we're not finished yet. Okay, at the end, after the book is finished, the next thing I want you to do is create a break next page and put about the expert section. Okay, call it about the expert. Okay, and this is going to be heading 1. This is another chapter we need to create for all our books at the very end. Okay, about the expert, and then I'm going to send you another document that's going to have the about the expert section. Fortunately, I have this all together here. So we're just going to copy and paste about the expert section here. They should have it. Okay. I told them to do it in 3rd person, but that's fine right now. And you're going to do normal. Normal. I'm just going to change this. Usually this should be in 3rd person, but my name is Andy Nike, and I'm a teenager with a big dream. Usually this should be in 3rd person. but that's fine. I'll keep it the way it is right now. Okay. And at the end, I want you to type this. After they're about the expert sections there, you want to type how expert, exactly like this. Publishes short how-to guides on unique topics by everyday experts. You want to do it exactly like this, okay? How expert publishes short how-to guides on unique everyday experts. After the about the expert section, you want to do layout, break, next page. You want to create a last section called recommended resources. And this could be the same one as on top, the second page. So you're going to copy and paste. You don't have to do it again. You can copy and paste, go to the very bottom, okay, and just override it, paste it, and done. We're done with the book now, okay? All this extra information, actually, this 500-word article, 200 book description, that's not part of the book, okay? That's just what the editor did. Now we're not finished yet, okay? We got to go up, and we're almost done, though, by the way. Golf bragging rights, the title page. Second is the recommended resources page. Then it's the copyright page. After the copyright is actually the table of contents. So we're going to do a break. Next page. Type table of contents. Don't even worry about that. We're not even writing this right now. Don't even type anything. All you have to do, let's do it again. Go here, break, next page, and go to references, table of contents, and click on table of contents, option number 2. It's going to automatically generate the table of contents, okay? Now, it's going to do it correctly. Now, make sure it's correct. All the pages are relevant, okay? Sometimes it might be 11111. That's 1% of the time happens. If that does, let me know. I have a video for that as well. Now, what we want to do is make this Georgia. Georgia. Make it black. Make it congruent, okay? Center it. Bold it. And yeah, that's it. If the table of content is like 10 pages long, you can actually make it shorter. All you have to do is just shift, click here with your mouse, right click, paragraph. You know, you could do 0, 0. You can test it out. Call it single. And it could be 1 page. And you could do right click, update field, page numbers only. Boom. It will update the field correctly, okay? You can do that if the table of contents is 2 or 3 pages, that's fine. But if it's longer than 3 pages, I want you to do it 0, 0 like that because I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so this is 28 pages right now. This is a short to the point guide. We're pretty much finished, but now we're not finished yet. Remember review in the very beginning, we show no markup. We have to accept everything. So if you show all markup, do it like that. You'll see all these things show up. That's how the book is going to be submitted. So you cannot. It's not finished yet. We got to do one last thing, okay? You got to click accept here and click accept all changes. And you got to wait until everything is processed, okay, until it disappears. Boom. It disappeared. After that, you must save it, okay? You must save it. Now, if there's extra comments on this section, right, then there might be a comment section. Just click delete and delete all comments, okay? One last thing. Let me make this 2 lines instead of 3 lines. It looks just better that way. Okay. Every time you make a change, it's gonna do this all over again. So you have to redo it when it's currently in the review showing all markups. You just have to accept all changes. Regardless, you have to do this. Accept all changes and wait. Wait. Okay. Wait. Then it finishes up. Then you want to save it. This is the correct file. Okay. Make sure this is lastly, if there was update changes, just make sure this is correct, okay? Every time you make a change, you have to accept all changes. I just want to double check. Accept all changes. Okay? And then boom, you're done. Okay? And then at the end, yeah, that's all you have to do. We're finished with this. This is a Kindle version. Now, what I'm going to do is we're finished with the Kindle version. In a different video, I'll show you step by step how to upload the Kindle to Kindle. Okay, this is about formatting only for right now. Now, I want to show you how to turn this into a CreateSpace version. Okay, how to turn this into a CreateSpace version. Okay, so let me show you 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Hold on 1 second. So what you want to do is you want to make copy and paste. I'm going to show you my windows right here. This is the file, right? We finished the file exactly correctly. We approved it, okay? Under all markups, you have to accept it. We approved it and we saved it. After we do that, we're just going to copy, paste, create a copy version. Right click, and we're going to call it whatever the name is. This time we're going to call it CS to represent create space, which is a paperback version, okay? That's how I want the books to be called. Like if it's called, the type is golf bragging rights, okay, space 1.0, just call it 1.0 Kindle. This is the exact way I want you to save the file now, okay? So actually, let me delete this for a second. Okay, this is the exact file. I want that format. So this file for this would be golf bragging rights 1.0 to represent, this is our first version, space CS to represent, okay? And we're going to open this. We're going to open the CS version, the paperback version. I'm going to show you how to do it really quickly. Create space is really quick. So you have the main version, right? Again, we're going to do no markups because it's just easier to do it visibly. What you're going to do is Control A. You're going to select everything, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go here and margins, go to custom margins. We're going to do top 0.5, bottom 0.5, left 0.5, right 0.5. Okay, we're going to do it like that. And we're going to click whole documents because we want to make it space smaller. Okay, this is for real paperback books. So we don't want the top space to take over all the book. So there's enough space for the text. And we finish the margins. Okay, after that, click paper. Under width, you're going to put 5 by 8 because we do 5 by 8 books. And under here, you're going to select whole documents. And then you're going to click OK. Boom, it's going to change, okay? The size is going to change. Boom, you see? We're not finished yet. We're still select everything, okay? Under that, what you're going to do is you're going to click Insert. You're going to click Page Numbers, bottom of the page. Pick the second option. It's going to have a page number at the very bottom of the page. Now, we're not finished yet either, okay? What we're going to do now, as you can see, some are up, some are down. So we need to fix this. This will happen sometimes. I don't know why. We're going to get rid of the extra spaces. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to just delete that extra spaces, right click, paragraph. You want to make it 0, for the footer. So we minimize the space as much as possible. Also, we want to control this, Control A, right click and edit the font. So the size is no longer 12, but 10. So it's actually smaller than the regular font, okay? So make that 10. And sometimes you do this. It works for this, but this one, it didn't work. Did it? Oh, this one didn't show up. I have no idea. So what we're going to do is insert. We're going to page number this. Okay, now we have it. We're going to do the same thing for that. The format, it has to be paragraph. 99% of the time, you do it once, it does the whole book correctly. But for some books, it's not correct. So in that case, we have to fix it. Right click, font size. Remember, it has to be 10. I'm looking for 100% perfection in formatting. Okay. This is 100. This is font is 10. Okay, cool. We're going to go down and we're going to make sure everything's legit. Everything's good to go. You can mark it out one. Hold on. Let me see. As you can see, yes, 50-page book. And make sure when you do this final analysis, go through the book. Make sure every chapter section starts at the top. Sometimes it'll be here. So make sure to be perfect. Again, detail-oriented. About the expert. Chapter 7, chapter 6 be top. Sometimes chapter 6 is here. If that's the case, you want to do a layout, page break correctly, okay? Chapter 5, chapter 4. Okay, I made a mistake. It has to be a number. Little things happen like that, okay? Chapter 3. Chapter 2, chapter 1. Okay, we're done. Saved it. Okay, by the way, speaking of chapter 4, I'm going to fix it for here as well. I need to fix it. And once you fix this, you don't just fix that one. You have to fix the entire table of contents. We're going to go back We got to fix the table count because chapter 4 comes out here. So this is a Kindle version. I'm just fixing my own entire table, not page numbers. This time, entire table, okay? We entire table. Now what you're going to do is just click accept all changes, okay? All changes. And don't worry about it. It's 2 pages. That's fine. Okay, good. We save it. Save the file. And also, you can do no markup. It'll be easier to look at in the future. Okay, now we're done with that. Let's take a look at golf bragging rights. Just this one. We change chapter 4, right? We're gonna have to re-update this. The whole table. Okay, we gotta redo it again. Also, this copyright page, I want this to be 1 page. Okay, for paperback books. So we're gonna just reduce it. Do it twice like that. Don't do it too much because then the font is too small. Do paragraph this time. Do 0, 0. Try 0, 0. Yeah, it fits perfectly like that. Okay, and if there's a way to maybe, hold on a second. Yeah, make it like 2 lines. That'll be better. I'll send a different one next time. Right click, update the field because this is no longer 2 pages. Update the table contents at the very end. Make sure everything's correct. This is a 49-page book. So we have it. Perfect now, right? We go through it. Everything's perfect. Now, good to go. We're going to save the document. Also, review. If there's all markup, we're going to save. Yeah, we're going to accept all changes. You got to do this. You got to accept all the changes. Okay, you got to wait until, boom, it shows up. Okay, we're done. We're going to save it, okay, because once someone edits it, this thing shows up all the time. So we saved it. Now, last thing, what you're going to do, you're going to save this file as a PDF file as well. In addition to a Word document file, you have to do it as a PDF file. Save it. It's the same name. The reason why you do this, CreateSpace paperback platform only accepts PDF versions, okay? So that's how you do it, okay? So now, actually, I will continue to go into the I will show you how to actually upload this correctly. 1 second. Hold on a second, guys. I'll do training how to do this correctly. Okay, one, you're going to log into a website called KDP.com, Amazon.com. Okay, if you work for me, you're going to get access to this, and you're going to type in the title of the book. Search it. Okay, a lot of times you're not gonna do a Kindle new book. Actually, you're gonna just click a new book and actually submit a new book 99% of the time. Okay, but I'm working on a previous book where I need to update information. So you're gonna fill this all out, the title, the subtitle, and it's the same process. But I'll show you a book that I already did. Okay, for this, for example, golf. So you're just going to do this. Anytime you want to update it, you could do this as well. Edit details. And it's the same process as uploading a new book. So again, you'll put the title here. You'll put the subtitle here. You'll skip it. You'll put How Expert Press like this as a primary author. Okay. Then the writer's name you'll put as a contributor, as an author, right? You'll put the description that I also provide you. Okay. I'll provide you this document information. You'll click on I own all the copyrights. You'll put the 7 related keywords. So main keyword is golf, golf book, golf ebook, golf audio book. Those are 3 tips. Golf guide, golf tips, golf anything, and also the title of the book, okay? You'll click 2 categories relevant to this. If you don't know the relevant category, just go on Amazon, type golf under books. Okay, under books, right, okay? And look for a book that's not by a big publisher, but an independent book that's got a lot of ratings or whatnot, okay? Or this could be one. And then look for like what categories they put it under. Okay, they put it under sports, outdoors, golf, okay? You may not find the exact one fast, but it's under sports. So that's where you'll put sports, and you get to pick 2, okay? So I recommend pick 2. I recommend to pick 1 main category from one alternative category as well. That's relevant as well. Okay, you're going to pick those 2 categories. Skip this. This is optional, okay? Then you'll go save, continue. And here you're going to upload the Kindle version. So I have a Kindle version. Actually, let me show you right now. I already finished that one correctly. Yeah, we already finished this. So I'm going to upload the Word document version that we just formatted right now. We're going to submit it right now. Okay. Okay. So we already submitted it. You're going to upload the cover right here using this. If you don't have the when you're getting started as a formatter, submitter assistant for me, you're going to use this in the beginning. Okay. The cover creator. It's very simple to use. Just follow the directions, create it. And later on, when we do have the design, we'll upload a new one here. Okay. You go down here at the end, publisher, just put howexpert.com. Okay. Skip this one. Click save and continue. And using the cover creator is very simple. I'll show you in the feature. It's very, very simple. For time purposes, I won't do the cover creator right now, but it's very simple. Okay. And then we're going to do all territories by default, 70%, price set at $4.99. Uncheck this, just skip this. Optional, anything optional, just skip it for right now. Most of them. And then click publish Kindle ebook. That's it. That's how you submit your book, the book, to Amazon as a Kindle ebook. Now, having said that, now I want to show you how to submit it as a paperback book. Okay. How do you submit it as a paperback book? So you're going to go to a website called hold on, website called createspace.com. Okay, go to createspace.com. And there's an option called add new title. It'll be called add new title. And once you go there, it'll be like this. Okay, you'll put the main title, not the subtitle. Click on paperback, click on expert. Okay, now because I'm showing you a book that's already been finished, I want to re-upload a different version. It's pretty much the same process. I could call it test. Okay, paperback expert. Okay, it's similar. Just plug in. While you do Kindle, do this at the same time because it's the same information. You're going to put the main title here, the subtitle here, How Expert Press, add new author. You're going to put first name and last name for the author name, but How Expert will be the primary author name like this. Okay, How Expert Press. That's how we've been doing for a company for right now. Okay, and after that, skip this. Publication date, whatever the date is right now. Create space assigned for the ISBN all the time. Choose the size, 5x8. Okay. Black and white is fine. This is where you put your PDF file for the book. Okay. You click on this, you choose the PDF book that we just formatted, the CS version, right? You double click, and then that's all you do right there. You're going to click launch cover creator as well to create the cover. You're going to put the description that you put here. You're going to put it here. Okay. Whatever the description was. And by the way, between spaces for description, you just want to put this code here. Have a paragraph. Okay. So if this is another paragraph, just do this twice. Okay. If it's a new line, do this once. Okay. This is very important. So for example, like, I don't want to type anything right now. So it's like, for example, if it looks like this, like let's just say chapter 1. Someone says chapter 1. You want to look like this. This is under some code, so it's not what you type that looks like it, and it goes like this. If you want it to appear like this, right? If you want it to appear like this on CreateSpace, you have to put these weird codes. It's because this sign P, this sign, okay? Whatever that sign is. 2 P's represents a paragraph and spacing. If you want one line after this look like this, chapter 1, and this right below it, you have to do this to represent a space, or else it's going to be all jumbled, or else it's going to be all jumbled up together. I don't want that to look like that in the paperback version. Okay, I know this is a little confusing, but this is how it is. This is space, okay, and you want it to look like this, then you got to do this. You got to put that P sign between, so it separates each line. If you want paragraph, boom. That makes sense. Paragraph, boom. I hope that makes sense. You pick one category, only one. So pick the most relevant category to this specific topic. I have no idea where golf is, but I'm sure it's somewhere here. For time purposes, I'm not gonna pick it right. Oh, golf right here. Just put general and choose a category. Okay. You put United States. Book of language is English. Put 5 keywords right now. You don't have to be golf. Golf book. Golf main keyword ebook. Main keyword audiobook. That's already 4 keywords right there. You need one more. They do 5 max. So maybe golf tips. Okay, it's so easy. Keyword, keyword book, keyword ebook, keyword audiobook, keyword tips. For anybody, anyone can do that. Okay. If the keyword is crunchy parenting, make sure to put crunchy parenting book, crunchy parenting. Okay. The keyword doesn't mean only one word. It can be 2 words. It's not parenting. It's crunchy parenting. We got to be unique. Okay. So that's that. And after that, you click on submit for review. Launch cover creator. I'll just show you how it works. Okay. Just for time purposes, I'm just showing you how it works. And in the meantime, I'm going to change the interior, meaning I'm going to upload a new PDF version. So we're going to do that. Anytime you want to upload it, interior, that represents the book content. Cover means the actual outside design. So we're going to change this for right now. And I'm actually going to upload a new one. Let's go here. Cover creator. Is it working? Okay. Click on that. And we're going to click on upload a different file. Browse it. Golf bragging rights. Boom. There we go. Save progress. I'm going to go back to my book here. Okay. This is how you use the cover creator. When we do the cover creator, don't worry. We'll have new designs for books, all our books. But just to get our book uploaded fast, we always use a cover creator option first, just like for the Kindle as well. We use a cover launcher. Okay. And by the way, I'll show you how to do the cover launcher as well for this test. But for this, we always use this one, the Elm under page 2. It's the most simplest one. Okay. Now what we do here, you just have to go through the entire thing. 5 out of 10 are finished, but we got to finish this correctly. Okay. This is the cover title. Make sure to put the subtitle. Make sure you put and author name. Okay. And click apply. Okay. Make sure to re-put the title here. Okay. I want the main title here, not the subtitle. And I want it centered. If it's not centered, I want it centered. Okay. Get rid of this. Author photo. Get rid of it. Uncheck it. We don't need it. Too complicating. Go through the whole text. This one is going to be the book description. You know, the book description, whatever the book description is. Book description. Okay. And make it like, so it's not super long. If it's super long, just cut it off. Okay. Just cut off like about the expert section. Just put the book description here. Okay. Just like that. It can't be too long. Move on. Visible publisher logo. We get rid of it because it's too much information. And we're only using this for like a week until we get our cover design. Do yellow color to the font black. It's easier to read. So this says 9 out of 10 completed. So subtitle. Yeah, you just put the subtitle here. 90% of the time the subtitle will show up. You don't actually write the word subtitle, whatever the real subtitle of the book is. Okay, so if it's golf, right. Okay, the subtitle would be Step-by-step guide. Okay. This will be golf bragging rights. This is it. Okay. Anyways, now that's how you do it. You click on submit cover. That's how you create the cover for CreateSpace, and you're done. At the end, you click submit, and you're done. Okay. For right now, when we're getting started, when you work with me getting started, if you're an assistant for me, we don't want to click save. We don't want to click submit. We just want to click save as draft for right now. Okay. I'll take a look at it. If you do it 100% perfect, then we'll approve. Okay. Now for this, I want to show you how to create we're gonna pick something. I'm just gonna pick something. Okay, like we're gonna pick something. Just want to show you as a test. Okay, I just want to show you right now, for the purpose of how to use the cover creator for Kindle. I want to show you. I want to show you everything in this book. So basically, launch cover creator. We're going to use that first option because you're not going to have the design first. You're going to use that option, and you're going to click on skip this step. This is for Kindle ebooks. And you're always going to pick this. This looks like the simplest one, so I like this one. Okay, and for this, I like this diagonal one the best. Okay, and so the title is going to be here. This the subtitle, the author name is going to be here. Author name. If anything, no, this is a subtitle. This is a subtitle. 99% of the time, it's going to be correct. 90% of the time, it's going to be almost correct. I mean, it's going to be the title. No, this is going to be the author name. So they usually sometimes have How Expert Press. Even though we have two author names, you want to add the and. It's going to come up as How Expert Press only. The primary author only shows up. So make sure How Expert Press and Daniel, and add this, whoever the author is. Okay, so and 90% of the time, this is going to be correct. Golf, like for example, golf bragging. And whatever the subtitle was. Whatever the subtitle was. Right? And then you click on preview. Okay. And then you can click on save and submit. Don't update info, okay? Because I don't want them to, they mess it up more. Just click on don't update info. Okay, and that's it. And you follow the directions, you save and continue and submit. That's it at the end. Okay. Again, don't submit, just save as draft once you go to the third section, which is the final section. Okay. And again, I showed you how to do it. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you learned a lot. And I'm going to send you a document for you to test out if you know how to do the formatting correctly. If you do it 100% excellent, you have an opportunity to do a lot of formatting jobs at howexpert.com. That's my company. We have hundreds of books, okay, that probably need revisions here and there. Okay, once it's formatted, it's not always the all job. We have 276 books. So if you do one correctly, you have potential to do all these hundreds of books, because maybe we may add some stuff here and there for all our books. So, but you have to be 100% effective. You have to be 100% detail oriented. If not, this is not the job for you. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.